What's up guys, this is Matt with Flagstaff Camera, and today we're going to talk about watermarks and why they are the worst thing on the internet and you should just ignore them. Let's go. Okay, you've seen watermarks. You probably know what they are. They're where you put your name or your fancy logo in like beautiful calligraphy and like maybe the year your image was taken, either like across the whole picture so that no one can see what's going on, or maybe like real subtly in the bottom corner, or maybe like not really subtly, kind of everywhere, or maybe like the whole, listen, if I want to steal your photo off the internet, your watermark is not going to stop me. If it's small and in the corner, I'll just crop it out. If it's big and huge all over the whole image, it'll take Photoshop 5 seconds to get rid of it. And then I'll feel like, I changed your photo and I get to use it however I want. Listen, if you're posting your images to the internet, they're gonna get stolen. It's just a fact of life. There's really very little you can do about it. People can screenshot, they can take them, they can Photoshop them, they can... Don't post them high enough quality that people can print from your website, whatever, images. But I also, like, if you discover they're being used by somebody who like printed one out 4x6 and it looks like shit and they put it on their fridge, like, good for them. You know, if you discover like corporate use, like, you know, Apple or Daddy Bezos shows up and like takes your image without your permission and uses it for like a huge product campaign, you get to sue them and you're gonna make a little bit of money probably. Just send them an invoice, they'll just pay it, you know? Oh yeah, image licensing, sure, totally. I don't use watermarks on anything. I extra especially never, ever, ever want to see a watermark on a print. Some people do this because maybe they don't know any better, or maybe they think it's their signature. The auto-generated Lightroom watermark that can go on your image should never, ever, ever go on a print. No watermarks should go on your prints. Just omit them. We want to see the picture. We don't want to see your digitally created signature. What you do is you get a print and then you sign it with your hand with a pen, you know, one of those archival pens or a pencil on the mat board or on the mount, and you make it look classy and you make it in a way that's going to last, right? So avoid the watermarks on the prints. The watermarks on your digital files I hate and I won't ever use. You can use them. If you're going to use them, make it classy, right? And make it small enough that I can still see the picture. Don't do the whole like, wham, shot by Matt Beatty. Just be like, hey guys, this is my picture. That way if someone reposts it, regrams it, retumbles it, I don't know what all the internet things are. That way when it gets shared around, if your name is still associated with it, great. There's also ways where you can see on the internet whether or not your work is being used without your permission. You can reverse Google search your images, which I highly recommend and can be very amusing. And there are metadata lookup tools where you can feed your picture with its full metadata to the internet. And then every time it gets used without your permission or with your permission around the internet will then be able to tell that the metadata with your name, your copyright, etc. is associated with that. If you're posting your stuff to the internet, make sure your metadata includes your name, you know, ways to contact you. Like if you just say, hey, I'm John Smith and I took this picture, that's not going to be real useful, but there's a way for you to, in Lightroom or Photoshop or whatever, to embed your email address, your mailing address, which should not be your residential address, a phone number, which I wouldn't do that either. But you can put that stuff there so that people, if they need to get a hold of you, can. I've actually gotten commercial gigs from people who saw my images on a Google search or whatever and were able to pull my metadata out and then contact me. Anyway, watermarks, some people like them. If you like them, tell me why. Show me an example, you know, in the comments if you're into that. And I'm open to having my mind changed. I just hate them because they distract from the photograph. And I don't feel like they stop anyone from using your stuff. What do you think? Let me know down below. Till next time, see ya.